Hi crafty friends, it's Lori with a craft party. It's been a few days, but I'm going to work in the Solar Witch junk journal today. I've been working in it off camera, so there's a few pages done there, but we're going to do something a little bit different. I am going to get out my paper. And distress ink. And this is a tea-dyed piece of copy paper. I tea-dyed it a while back. And I'm just going to ink up all the sides. I hope you all are doing well today. It's sunny out, which is nice, but it's cool. It's starting to act like fall days now. Hope it stays like this. I love fall days. Those days when you can wear long pants and a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt and just be comfortable. Okay, next thing I want to do is, I'm going to move that out of the way for one, and then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to match it up so that this side, the left side, overlaps about 1/2 inch on the right side, and that everything is even. And I don't know what I did with my bone folder. There it is. Okay. And then we're going to fold the bottom up about 3/4 of an inch. Increase that. Give it a good press. Okay. Then we want to take our glue stick or our regular glue, it's up to you, and we're going to just put glue stick down the right side. Okay, we don't want it on the inside, so I'm going to wipe that off. Then we're going to open it back up again. We got our crease here. I'll go ahead and ink that so you can see it. But we've got that crease there. We want to open it back up and we want to take a triangle off about like that. And then we want to turn it over to the other side and take one off just like it. And that's track. Then we're going to take the side that we inked up, we're going to take that and turn it over. And then without cutting that fold, we want to cut the other side. And then we are going to ink that up. Not ink it up, that's glue. Oh, well, something like that, huh? And then we're going to go ahead and give this a little tear up at the top to give it some interest. And I'm going to match them up best I can. Well, I'm not going to have a bag left here in a minute. There we go. And I'm going to ink that up. And this is ink, not glue. Okay, so now we have a little bag. And I've got another piece of paper here that I'm going to do the same thing on. So we'll go ahead and ink it up. And we're doing the exact same thing, but only with a different type of paper. This is really thin paper. You can pretty much see through it like tissue paper. Trying not to rip it, because like I said, it's really thin paper. Okay, so then we want to fold it over. I got the fan on, can you tell? Might have to turn it off. Okay, and give it a crease. Then take our glue. Make sure I didn't, yep, I got a little glue there. We don't want to glue down our flap. So there's that. Get our bone folder out. Make sure our creases are nice. Crease this one nicely. A little more glue down here. There we go. Then we're going to fold this up. We're going to put some ink on it. We're going to cut the corners off. This paper is so thin it doesn't want to cut. Well, that kind of messed up. It's not a mistake, it's a creative experience. Okay, and then we want to fold this back and cut this side off. Okay, and then we want to glue that. Okay, and we're going to give this a little bit of a tear. It's hard to tear. I don't know what kind of fibers are in this paper, but it doesn't want to pull apart. Okay, there. And I'm just, oops, I about inked on my envelope. That would have made me happy. And I didn't ink these sides up. Okay, I've got to move a couple things around. I've got stuff stacked over here outside of the picture frame. So let's see what we've got going on. I've got this picture that I'd like to put in this pocket. but I think it's going to be a little too wide. Yeah, let's trim it down. See if that's enough. If not, we can always trim on the other side too. Nope, that's good. And we need to take a little bit off the bottom. Move that off to the side. Does that fit in there now? Yes, it does. We're going to ink it up. Okay, and we're going to slide this down in here. You know what? Let's put a cabochon on there, or something similar. Let's see where I've got the cabochons, if they're over here or not. Yes. Okay, we got one of those out. Grab the glue. Put the needle back in my glue so I don't lose it. And we will put the cabochon on there. That way it looks like she's holding an orb. Then I'm going to let this set off to the side since we did that. I think I'm going to use the regular white glue, art glitter glue, to glue on the back so we can put the brown envelope on the white envelope. And I'm going to leave it so that we got a pocket in the background, and behind the bag we've got a pocket. So we've got a pocket, the bag is a pocket, and then we have a pocket behind it. Okay, then I've got a little bit of sari silk or chindi rug. Gonna cut a little piece off. Not sure if these scissors will work well enough or not. We'll see. Not doing too good. Okay, let me see if I've got sharper scissors. I've only got about 10 or 15 pair of scissors. I'm sure I've got a pair that are sharp. Yes. Okay. And this isn't ironed, it's washed and dried, but it's not ironed. And I think that's okay because it's going to kind of fold up a little bit, and I'm liking that look. So let's put down some Fabri-Tac. The thing I don't like about Fabri-Tac is it's so stringy. But I have to say it works well with the material. Now I'm getting my fingers all gluey. It's part of the fun of crafting. I'll grab my towel. Okay. I've got these tickets sitting here, but they looked too big. They're way too big. see what else we've got. Oh, I just made a mess. Goodness sakes, Lori. No, we don't want that color. Go with this rust color. And it's a sticker, so I'm gonna, there's more than one there. I'm gonna take the sticky off the back. Okay, and let's see, I think I've got, oh, there we go. We could use one of those. We'll bling it up a little bit. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. We'll bling it up a little bit with some of these. Yeah. Put a little more glue right there. And there we go. We've got a pocket with a pocket. And we can either glue it, excuse me, we can either glue it into a page or just slide it in. Let's look at our book and our junk journal and see. Move those out of the way so I don't knock them over. It's almost too big for the page. I think I'm going to wait and decide later if I want to glue it in. But now we have a pocket here, a pocket back behind this pocket. And I think that glue went through the paper, but that's okay that it sticks out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let it float around in the book. There we go. And there's the Solar Witch junk journal for today. Thank you for stopping by. It was great talking with you. Hugs.